this is day 1608 and I'm creating this video to show you this base that me and Max have created. We started the game at the end of May, played it all the way through June, all the way through July, and completed the Gamma boss in 2 months, about 1,500 in-game days. Quite a lot of hours. This is the starting area of where you start up in the South Area 1, which I consider to be the safest area in the map, and I've always built in this area because you've got 3 sides of water. Okay, so in the early stages it protects you from the creatures. You can only get attacked from one side, and I never really sort of got into the habit of creating lots of different bases. There was an area where we did build a base, which was near the snow biome, so we could collect oil, but we don't really use that now since we've got water creatures that create oil themselves. Anyway, let me take you around. I will take you up on the bird to start with, so you can sort of look down on the base. So here's the base here. As you can see, you've got 3 sides of water. You've got the main base. Originally it wasn't that big to start with. It started off smaller and we gradually extended it. We built ourselves a motorboat, so after building this base we put a gate and a bridge across the water, and down there you can see our motorboat, and you've got easy access out into the sea. Okay, it's in low shallow water so it can't get attacked. And over on this side we've got our water base where we keep all of our water creatures. Okay, and in the water, I'll show you a bit later, we have a gate, so we can take the creatures out into the sea where we need to. Alright, I'll give you an in-tour guide of the base. So, originally, part of the original build was these wooden hutted areas over here. I think this 3x2 area it started off as, and then as we got bigger we extended it. So this was a hut where we started. It was originally 3x2, but it's now been transformed into a storage area. As you can see, we've got all our different items that we keep when we collect it. So trophies, these are the items that you need for the bosses. Recipes, which we've collected loads of. Okay, we've just kept them. No real reason to keep them, you only need one. There's an empty one there. Always put an unsorted cupboard or storage area in the base, and then you can see that there's lots of unsorted items in there, which for the night time when you've got nothing to do, because you don't really want to be out and about in the dark because it's dangerous, you can sort of sort through and sort it out. That's our armour 2 box, which has cloth and hide in. Our skins, okay, storing all the different skins that you can get. Mainly they're ones what you get when you die. As you can see, we've died lots of times. There's a couple of a couple of ones from getting the bosses, the top hat and the Christmas hat. I've not seen that one. Captain's hat as well. Yeah, I think they all come from bosses. Over here, Armour 1, which we've got the more advanced stuff, the chitin, the gill, the fur, the flak, the scuba, the riot, and the tech gear. Got weapons, sorted into melee bows, firearms and bombs, and our ammo box. Well, you can see we've got a fair amount of ammo that we've created. Dyes for painting stuff, there's a paintbrush in there. You can get a spray can as well, you can create a spray can, but I've not been involved or done that. All our tools of different qualities from the drops that you get in the Ark. Saddles, a spare box, and then building, all different building items that we've built which are left over. Here is a industrial grinder, and what you can do is you can see that there's stuff in there. You can click grind all and it gives you a load of resources. So lots of low armour stuff you can put in there, low armour picks that you're not going to need. You sort of walk around here, there's also another door over here into our workshop. Okay, this is an upgrade station. We've got a couple of upgrade stations. We've got the meat spoiler, beer barrel for making beer, fabricator for making more advanced stuff, got an industrial cooker which replaces the not the campfire but the cooking pot. Over here we've got some forges. We've got the smithy, which is unlocked at level 20. A couple of fridges, okay, which are we've got two. One which stores all the items that we want to keep. That's gonna time out. And this one is where we store all the eggs that our dinosaurs have laid in the past or we've bred to produce kibble. And we've got lots of kibble, all the different types of kibble, loads of it. So we don't keep the dinos out that produce the eggs now because we don't need to, but we keep them in the cryo fridge, which is over here. I've got two of them, okay, in case we need to get them out. Mortar and pestle, and also a chemistry bench, which is the upgrade from the mortar and pestle, and some preserving bins which are used for making meat jerky and prime meat jerky. This is the industrial grill, which is used as an upgrade from the campfire, which can cook food a lot quicker. All these items, they're all powered up by the generator. Again, this level was added in, which is over here, and we got about 5,000 gasoline in there, which will keep this running for about 6 months. So we don't need to grind any oil at all. If we look into here, this cryo fridge is all of the dinos that we used for breeding better dinos, and also for mating to get eggs. We did have chickens, and we also had chickens or dodos, and the ankylosauruses for breeding to make basic kibble and simple kibble, but like I say, we've got so much that it's low level kibble, we destroyed all of them. In this Cairo fridge we have all the dinos for fighting the bosses, so these are all our top dinos. Megatheriums, the Rex mating team, that was for breeding out dinos. The top Rex army team is here, and the Theory army team is in here. So that's the dinos that we're going to be using to try to kill the Titanosaurus later on in game, which I'm also going to record. So yeah, so that was the door that we went in for the storage area. Here, in here we've got a nice big hatching area for hatching eggs. We've got powered egg conditioning units, so the temperatures automatically stays the same. And we've got a big gate over here for letting some of the bigger baby dinos out into the area. Over here, one of the last things added to the base was the tech replicator for producing all the top end gear, the tech items. And here we have a greenhouse. Okay, here we have all the vegetables that you need to grow, along with some berries. Okay, we put this in at the earliest stages of the game to enable us to run. Here, this is the fertilizer creator. So you start off with creating fertilizer with a femolia. You feed that stimberries to get food, and then you to get poop, and you can put their poop into the compost bins. We then got ourselves a couple of dung beetles, which produces the fertilizer a lot quicker. You put the poop in, and it produces the fertilizer a lot quicker. I don't know if any has got any. No, it's all been emptied out. It also creates oil as well, so it's a good place to sort of get oil. So we had to put a new house in over here, okay, to replace the house that we had over there. Okay, and in here, this is Max's bed. He is sleeping away as per usual. My bed over here, and here we have the artifact pedestals for where we collect the artifacts for the mini bosses, and we've each got a cupboard each where we keep our own personal items. Over here again, another last addition. This is the industrial forge. Allows you to smelt metal a lot quicker than your standard forge, so it's quite good. To help create narcotics, I also created another greenhouse, okay, to specifically grow narco berries. And that was introduced here. Here we've got a feeding trough, which is being guarded by Charles. Okay, this creature, he can throw rocks at birds that might come down and steal the food. So as you can see, we've got meat and we've got berries. These are the carnivores and herbivores. Over here you've got a shrine. Okay, so a game changer is when you get a Pteranodon, and then your next game changer is when you get an Argentavis. My Argentavis, okay, stayed with me all the way through, right up until the last boss. Chiropoded him in, but you lose all your items when you defeat the boss, which I didn't realise. So unfortunately, We lost my Argentavis, okay, who stayed with me throughout the game and stopped me from getting killed on numerous occasions. So we put this in memory of him there. Over here we started, this house was originally to keep the chickens in so that they wasn't killed by flying dinos in the early stages of the game. But we got rid of the dinos and converted this building here into a snail pen. Now snails are a good creature to the game. They're called Anchatina, okay, because they create some good resources. Anchata paste, which is the same as cement paste, and organic polymer, which is the same as polymer and is good mid to end game resources. Over here we have a beehive. This is a domesticated beehive that I created, but this beehive, this is an original beehive which I domesticated from outside after getting a queen bee. And we've got this bear here just guarding the honey so that the birds don't come down into the base and steal the honey. So that takes care of pretty much the whole of the base, apart from the water base. Let me show you the water base. We'll run over onto our Argentavis and we'll fly over there. So this base took over 500,000 stone, which was gathered. Gathered by me. Right, I'm going to put my scuba gear on. Then we can show you the base. So, you can see the vastness of the base. So it goes 4 levels deep. And here's the door that takes us out into the ocean. So, yes. So it's built on the side of this water cliff, and I haven't infilled it all the way to the bottom because any creatures that can go this deep won't be able to fly up to the top here. So Max, who was in charge of the taming part of the game, tamed this lovely Toothosaurus, a huge massive water creature. The most powerful water creature in the game. He also tamed this Ichthyosaurus, a nice fast underwater creature, dolphin in actual fact, and some megalodons. We've got 2 megalodons, one here, a tech megalodon, and sorry we had 2, I think the other one's in the Cairo fridge, and this Baleosaurus, yeah, which again is like not quite sure what that's like. It's not really a whale, so you've got a different type of creature that you can't tame to be a whale. Right, let's just change back. Check it changed. We'll fly back to the front of the base. I'll start showing you some of the other dinosaurs that Max tamed. You can see that we had a trap there, pen. So with the RGs you can pick up dinosaurs, and got in the pen. Like so. It's called a taming pen. And you can drop them in. And they're trapped and you can tame them. So that was our taming pen. We also used to run dinos up the ramp and run them in. It's another way of getting them in. Over here was an Argentavis trap. And you can also see some of our dinos. Okay, so we have the Brontosaurus, great for collecting berries. Huge massive dino. Have to be careful jumping off of him because you're so high up. You take damage. We have a Giga, which it took 2 of us to tame, and the trap that we used is still in place to trap another one if we need to. Spino, great dino for the water. And we also have this mech dinosaur, which is quite good. Does an awful lot of damage. It uses elements to run. And there you can see kill the Triceratops, one go. And sounds like we've got another trike coming our way to attack us. No, music's gone. Oh yeah, a bit of fun, like a transformer. Let's go into our base. Just take you through the smaller creatures. There's a Listiosaurus there. Okay, handy for levelling up your dinos when they're in your base. Just pet it, and when it walks around to close to dinos and it's in range, it will feed them up. Covered the snails. And a dire bear. Okay, we also had 2 dire wolves that we lost in caves. Phyllocoli, 4 Phyllocoli Max tamed up. They're difficult tames and he liked the challenge, so we got them there. A Carnemis, okay, which was to sacrifice for taming the Tusos. And we got Super PC. It was a 150 or 145 Parasaur, which I tamed up. And you can see he can carry 2 ton of items, got 5,000 health, 3,000 stamina, so really good stat creature. A couple of Saber-tooths that we got there for caves, they're good for running in caves. An Equius, again that was a horse, have a tricky tame, different way of taming, passive tame. Backslide. The Oviraptor, that's good for your dinos producing eggs when you've got a male and a female standing next to each other. We've got 2 trikes, which in the early stages we used for gathering berries, and later in use for carrying when grinding. Woody, he was our wood gatherer. Okay, he gathered all the wood. He used to go out with the trikes and transfer the items into the trikes so he could carry on gathering. And the Ankylosaurus for gathering metal. We had 2 Doedicurus. Doris, okay, was the main one for gathering the stone, and I used Doris to get the 500,000 stone I needed for the water base. And our Baryonyx, okay, good for caves again, and also good for going out and killing fish. That was Martin's Tranodon, which he used for flying before he got aerial, and an Allosaurus there that we tamed up, which is a good gatherer of meat. Daedon, which is good for healing your dinos. Charles, I mentioned him earlier, great thatch gatherer, okay, but also good for guarding the food. And we've got a Quetzal here. Okay, Quake 2, there was one outside, can't remember if I showed you or not. But yeah, so that was the base. 2 hours in the making, along with killing all the bosses. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video.